Oh my goodness, tonight was crazy. So I survived tribal, my alliance held through. I'm so lucky and so grateful that they kept me in. I feel bad for Jude, but also was a little too confident going into this tribal. So I think he needed to have his wake up call, which came tonight. So I definitely feel super lucky to still be in this game, and I definitely got to pick things up.
Oof, ended up today. Jess went home, which was a complete surprise to me and to Sawyer. Yeah, Beck was the puppet master through it all. And he totally played us. There are a lot of people that were caught in lies today. Yeah, I guess after our meeting, Jess slipped up in the group text and said like we met with Alex, and then I asked who that meant. Beck texted me individually and was like, "Yeah, Sawyer, Jess, and I all met with Alex." And then Sawyer texted me trying to deny it. Then he realized that I already knew, so then he went back on it, and it was a whole mess right before tribal, and really just kind of diminished my trust in everybody, and like my place in the tribe. But yeah, we went to tribal. The plan was for Yaz to go, and Beck and Alex flipped their votes. What's crazy is I truly yesterday I had a message typed out to Sawyer and Jess, like, is there any way that Beck is trying to make us split our vote for Yaz so that he can vote against us with them? All right. I had that message typed out and I was about to send it and then I didn't. And that was totally exactly what happened.
Another successful
That went
tribal.
so well.
I feel like tribal is like the one thing with this when I'm not scared that I'm gonna ruin the whole show again.
Sudoku Gate.
We don't talk about the Sudoku. We do not talk about the Sudoku anymore.
You did a great job snuffing the torch. I love the metal clink that happens when you.
Thank you. As always, you did a great job.
Gus and Kylie,
What was that?
the tribe has spoken. Hello, castaways. We want to play a game. I'm Guiley Moyd. And I'm Cuss Booty. Now that the rightful spooky hosts of Survivor Northwestern Cyber Island are here, it's time for your scariest challenge yet, the Halloween Task Gauntlet.
You will receive a list of terrifying tasks and frightful feats.
You can score points for your tribe by completing tasks.
However, there is a twist. There is a new advantage in the game that can be claimed by anyone, but doing so will secretly deduct 10 points from your team's total. Will you resist for the sake of your tribe, or will you be selfish and claim it for yourself, risking immunity for your team?
Oh, also, there's only one advantage available, so it goes to whoever's quickest to claim it. If you're too late, we'll still deduct 10 points from your tribe.
This challenge will test your tribe's daring and the most horrifying thing of all, time management skills.
You have until the clock strikes midnight Halloween Eve.
Have fun, if you dare.
Oh, One more thing. You will not be competing in your current tribes.
No!
Hello, castaway.
Fuck.
Hello, spooky castaways. It's time for a spooky tribe swap.
Oh,
How
bus.
tribe swap is going. Oh. Yeah, take off your bus. Sorry for the cut, guys. So because Cobalt has the lowest amount of castaways right now, Cobalt has officially been dissolved, and instead we will be going into new honey bears and new code red. To get started, I'm going to be drawing names out of my wig, and we'll just alternate between honey bears and code red, and we'll see where everyone ends up. So, first member of new honey bears is Rob, Emily, Clay, Sophia, Robbie, Sawyer, Leah, and first member of New Code Red is Emma, Jane, Beck, fourth member Josiah, Alex, Yasmin, and therefore the final member of New Code Red, Pat.
Okay, so we swapped as we knew we were gonna swap. And at first, I was honestly feeling kind of fucked. I think I was really anxious and stressed because I don't think I knew most of the people on this tribe at all. And I knew that I was on, I felt good about Leah. I know Clay vaguely, but I was really stressed he was gonna be mad about Jude. And I don't know. But I think actually where we're at, I was a lot more stressed, but I feel kind of better somehow because it appears that me and Leah are close, and I would say that me and Leah are really comfortable with each other, and I definitely trust her. And I honestly feel bad that I was throwing her name out on Friday. I think as it is now, I feel actually really grateful that between the old blue, Pat and Josiah are doing a lot, but I don't know. So I don't know about them, and I actually feel really safe with another woman if we're being real. So I'm really glad that she is in it and in it with me because I think that's really, really key at the moment.
I'm excited about the new Honey Bears tribe. I definitely think that there are people I can work with. I think the numbers of having 2 blue and 2 yellow is really good with 3 red because we could kind of work with that dynamic, and I'm really excited.
What I know about Old Red is that Clay and Rob and Robbie aren't particularly close. I think Rob and Robbie don't really want to work with one another.
Emma and Jane told me that maybe Clay and Rob would, but I think that the rest of them are just kind of, I don't know. According to Yellow, like, apparently Yellow had a really disjointed vote, and I don't know if Emily and Sawyer are close at all. So honestly, like, if Leah's close with Rob and Clay would want to work together, and if we need to leave Robbie out and vote, I don't know. So like, I just want to get together a group here.
I was so excited to get to work with Jess too. Like, it was gonna be so much fun. Like, that's the main thing. It's like we're playing this game for like the enjoyment of getting to play. You know, like, oh, that fucking sucks.
It was so fun to work with her. I was shocked that we both got on and then both got put on the same tribe. I was like, wow, this is great. And then Rob and Robbie are together. We're gonna make it work. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Like, and it just sucks. Like, she didn't deserve to be the third person booted because a bunch of nobodies came to. That sounds so mean, but a bunch of people came together and voted her off for no, like, whatever. Maybe they're smart and like she is a threat and like that was smart of them, I guess, but it still sucks.
Yeah, it fucking sucks, especially that early in the game. Like, it's supposed to be simple, like Tribal 1. It's supposed to be simple and straight. Not a 3-2-1. That doesn't even happen in the real show.
Literally, like, Sharif Fields made it up in season 12. It took 6 years to even come up with it. Now all of a sudden we're fucking throwing it out in the first episode. Like, what is this? This is complete bullshit. Like, come on. The other two tribes did a 5-1. There's no reason why. Obviously, the idol thing complicated things because we, like, at least me and Jess and Emily didn't really know what to do about that. And we didn't want to, like, overread it or anything. And we did overread it, and we could have had a 3-3 instead of a 3-2-1. But Beck made sure that didn't happen. And it's fucked. So I really don't know if he has an idol or not. I have no idea.
Dude, this half of your tribe is giving Juju vibes. Emma just texted me, this girl on yellow gave me really bad vibes and sassed me.
Ask her what his name was.
No, the girl. It was Yaz.
Yaz needs to get that. I'm sick of Yaz. Yaz needs to get out of here. I'm done with her. You know what? She played all of her cards in the first fucking tribal. All right, I'm ready to see her demise. Goodbye.
At some point in this game, I definitely think Beck needs to fucking go. It's clear that he was the one that was pulling the strings. He was the kingpin in the situation. And that doesn't fly. Like, you can't just, it's a game, the stakes are high, everyone's trying to win, of course, but like, at the end of the day, how you treat somebody, how honest you are with them, how trusting you are with them, like, that is what's most evident about your character. And if I get the chance at some point later in this game to take Beck, to vote out Beck, like, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I could not have been happier about the tribes swap. I mean, talk about a fucking high-low day. Like, Jess gets voted out, and then we have, like, the tribe swap, and I literally couldn't stop, like, the smile from showing. Like,
This is so scary. I'm gonna do one of my actual tasks, which is confess to a crush. You like them. I actually literally do have a crush on Gus. Like, I actually do. So I'm gonna call him, and I feel like it won't hurt anything, but it's part of the challenge, so here we go. I don't think he has the number saved. This is gonna be weird. I'm like nervous. My hands are sweating. My heart is like beating. He needs to answer though. Hello?
1 second. Hello?
Gus, it's Clay.
Hi, Clay. What's up?
Gus, okay. This is really funny because this is part of a challenge, but it's also like not a fake. Like, it's for real. Gus, I remember seeing you like in the coffee shop that you work at, and I legitimately have a crush on you. This is so weird to say, but I literally do. I'm not kidding.
Like, I'm a little speechless right now. I'm not gonna lie.
And it was weird to like, it's weird to like, I don't know who to call. And I was like, the person that like I would call would be Gus because he knows it's a challenge, but I'm also not like faking it. Like I'm being serious. I've only met you like twice though, guys. I don't really know you. I mean, I know you, but also like, I like, oh my gosh.
No, I'm very flattered. I'm very excited to be getting this call right now. I also like, I don't know what the morally correct way to respond is. Even our host.
You don't need to respond. You don't need to respond.
I tried to find friends to Ouija board with me, but I don't have any. So I got these on because I think I can hear spirits through them, and that will make up for the fact that no one else will hear it, but me just help me channel it. So I think I can ask questions. I'll hear it. And they'll tell me where to move it. So I'm not moving. It's telling me where to move it. The office has one. Let's see. What's the height of Mount Everest? I don't know. What's spirits know? Yeah, it's like 7 something. They use weird measurements, I guess. Does Gray Watson still love me despite my cyberbullying? Okay, yeah, it's working. Yeah, obviously he still does. He still believes in me. Are we gonna win immunity? If I had, who's the first person I'm gonna meet when I go on campus? The G. R. A. Oh, it just cut out. That's faulty wire or something. Guess I'll never know.
Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see. It's our town of Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Something.
Please, Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Really Halloween. This is Halloween. It's our time. Everybody's here. Halloween. This is Halloween.
Alright, I'm in the haunted house. Gonna go in my first room and I'm scared. Emma? Man. Are you okay? Oh my god, where'd she go?
Is for the voting task. I voted last Wednesday, and everyone should vote. Unless you're voting for that pelo de elotes, then keep your vote to yourself.
What's up, Survivor fans? I've been starting all of my recordings lately.
Nice.
All right, so we are going to be accomplishing another one of our tasks for this week's Halloween Gauntlet. This task is confess to a crush that you like them. We're joined tonight by Emma. And I don't know if you know this, but I am proud to announce that I have a crush on you.
Oh my god.
Now you're in
Wow.
Crazy.
Guess watches this. Hi, camera.
Hey.
Oh,
Okay.
this was so worth 10 points.
What is it?
I'll read it to you. It says, so I messaged Gus and I was like, okay, raising my hand. And then I just like spammed him with it like throughout the 30-minute mark. And then he goes, congrats, you have won the advantage. And then he says, congratulations, you have claimed the hacker advantage. This all new advantage will allow you to hack any tribal council. To play it, you must announce that you're going to hack the tribal council at the time when Kylie or Gus ask if anyone would like to play a hidden immunity idol. The way hacking a tribal works is once played, Gus and Kylie will one by one expose each player's vote, revealing who voted for who. However, after all the votes are exposed, anyone can still play a hidden immunity idol. In exchange for claiming this advantage, 10 points will secretly be deducted from your tribe's task gauntlet. So, like, we have the idol and the hacker advantage together. Like, that's huge.
Oh, that is sick.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say something. Because you've invested trust in me, I have been very nervous about telling anyone this. But I'm gonna loop you into something because
Jane, okay, also, since I appreciate that, I'm gonna let you know that, like, Jane knows about this, but, like, I didn't tell her, I'm telling you right now. Because I kind of just was, like, excited and told you, and I was like,
okay.
Yeah.
So, I would say to keep Jane out of the loop.
Yeah.
Because Jane did not tell us the truth about the idol.
What?
So here's the story. I've been very guarded about this because it was unexpected. So when we gave Beck the clue to the idol, Beck was allowed to give one person on code red the same clue. So he gave it to me. And so only he and I knew about this. And I wanted to make sure that everything was as I thought it was. So remember when we were on the phone with Jane and she said that she had found the password to the idol?
Yeah.
That was not the password.
Oh, that was when I was off the call, right? And I came back and you were like, we found it?
Yeah.
That wasn't the password?
That was not. So that means one of two things, or one of many things. She either found it before our call and pretended to re-find it the same way that we were going to do with Clay, or she didn't find it but wanted us to think that she had it.
I feel like she has it though, because like why would, you know, she knows about the advantage that I have now, and she has the idol. Like,
you told her that you had the advantage?
Yeah, because she texted me and was like, should we go for it?
Okay.
She doesn't know that I told you.
Okay.
But she was like, because she texted me and she's like, I'm not gonna go for it, because she was like, she said to me, like, she's like, I already have the idol, like, you go for the advantage and I won't go, just to, like, so we don't risk deduction. Do you know anyone on yellow?
So I am in the same religious organization as Yasmin. So her and I, we have some rapport. And, you know, like, pretty much my only pre-existing relationships at all into this game were with Pat and were with her. And so, like, in my head, ideally, I was like, the three of us, we should work together. And, like, I knew that he was pretty close to you, and I was just like, well, maybe we can make this whole cross-tribal thing. We can forget about the fact that we started on different tribes.
Yeah.
But I'm not entirely sold on that. She is quite close to both Alex and Beck, and so
Okay.
it makes things harder because it's like the yellow tribe I think is still a threat socially, and I don't know. I could go many different ways as far as working with people in our tribe. I don't have any bad feelings about anybody. And I do want to stay here as long as possible, like I was mentioning.
Yeah.
So, do you know if someone has the idol at this point?
I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about the idol. Like, Jane just told us it was really hard to find. I'm hoping she has it. I don't know. But
that's kind of sketch that she might have it and she hasn't even told you, and you are like the only people working together. It kind of indicates to me that if she has it, she doesn't intend on playing it for you. She probably only wants to play it on herself.
Maybe.
I don't think Jane is connected to people in our tribe. I could be wrong.
We haven't yet been in a call though where we can just say how awesome it is that we're all still together. That is so sick.
I know. I saw the names being read and I was like, oh my god, it's actually perfect.
When it was like Beck, Alex, and it was like me.
Yeah.
Pat, I kind of was upset at how. Well, not upset because I don't know. Pat doesn't know a lot of things doesn't know that we know a lot of things, but he was trying to downplay his. At first, he was trying to make it seem like him and Emma like barely even knew each other, and then I explicitly said, like, oh, like your best friend Emma, and then he like after that he like started to say how like they were talking and all this stuff. Whatever, sure. But then he was acting as if he didn't know anything that happened on Code Red, and it's like, dude, we already confirmed that you're best friends with Emma. You like, it would be very suspicious for you not to talk at all about that tribe dynamic.
Yeah, unless you're a purist like me.
I'm personally not a fan of getting rid of Pat because again, I'm working with him. I'm not working with the other two, but I also understand why getting rid of Pat first might make the most sense, simply because if we get rid of Emma, Pat's just upset at me, and that's not really a number I can use. And getting rid of Jane while not triggering her idol is like much harder to actually do than just say that. So I think ideally Jane plays her idol and she doesn't have to, and then we get rid of one of the other two. And I know him well enough to know that he's a really good social player, and so again, in like a different world, a different situation, I think I would want him to still be there in the merge because I think he and I have good rapport, and we at this point haven't done or said anything like bad about each other. We've worked together on 2 votes and stuff. But like knowing that the way our tribe actually is and the reality of things, I think it's a bad idea if he makes it to the merge, to be honest, because he has connections with a bunch of other people, and like he would want to use me as a number and not vice versa. And so with that in mind, like getting rid of him, I think is probably the best move. I do want to still, keep these good relationships with the other people in the blue tribes originally. And so I know Leah, to be honest, was actually like okay voting Pat out. Like me and her had briefly considered for a very small conversation last vote to somehow loop in like Jude or something and then get rid of him, but like it seemed way risky with the way alliances were on our tribe, that it was like the 4 of us. It would have been basically like dismantling an alliance, and that probably would have gone back to him and it would have been bad. And so we didn't decide to do anything, but her and I think are pretty much on the same page that like he's a threat and needs to go at some point pretty soon.
Hey, I think we're kind of in a marriage of convenience. Like we're both kind of in situations with our tribe where we're not super comfortable with that alliance the way it was set up. So now we're looking for a new alliance, and I think it benefits both of us too, Because if it's you and the ex-honey bear people, like we've got a 4 regardless, and like we can control the vote. So
yeah, and like honestly, if I'm looking at it both sides, I'm number 4 either way, and I don't expect our tribe to lose that many challenges before the merge. I just honestly want to make it to the merge. I want to make it to the jury. I want to have an impact on the game. But like, there's no way that we're gonna lose that many challenges. That being number 4 is a bad thing.
Basically, Jess told me that like her friends are gonna target me, and that I fucked myself with this move because her friends are gonna take me out on like vendetta. And I mean, maybe. Like, it definitely is. This move is... It's putting me at risk at very least. Pat is also really extremely close with Emma, who's also on the tribe. And apparently, Emma's... This is not a pre-existing thing, so this is entirely fine. But apparently, Emma's pretty close to Jane. So, well, it looks like they might be a little bit of a 3. Or at least a 3 of convenience, a 3 of situation. And... then there's me, Yaz, and Alex, and hey, hopefully we're a 3. If I'm getting fucked there, I'm getting fucked there. But honestly, I don't think I'm getting fucked there at all. Like, we voted together. To me, there's no logical reason why Alex or Yaz wouldn't want to work with me. So really, it comes down to Josiah. Josiah told me, and Alex, and Yaz that he wants to work with us, so... hopefully. I mean, he could be long, you know, he could be like playing the long game. And I'm already trying to think about that, of course, because, you know, I gotta be ahead. You know, gotta be thinking ahead, gotta be prepared for if he is trying to fuck me.
Jane mentioned that Josiah said he'd put out Yasmin.
He said that he
Right.
would run one.
I'm gonna talk to him later so I can see if like he actually wants to do that, or if he was just like trying to like play you or something.
Yeah, I feel like he was trying to mess with me, honestly.
Yeah, because like he and I are like both friends with Yasmin, or like know her outside of the game.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if he would like actually want to do that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a little skeptical about that.
It's just like, do you think it's worth though, like getting Yasmin out over like Alex?
I just feel like Alex is so non-threatening. You know?
Which I also feel like makes him a great number.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the only reason I would think to keep him is like he's a freshman, he knows no one.
I do have to go to class, but
Okay.
we can text or touch base later. I just wanted to like get y'all initial thoughts. I'm bummed.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Josiah really convinced that somebody has the advantage.
I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, you get like that's I think we gotta go. We gotta know. He said he's gonna talk to me in a little bit. He thinks he's so in control. Because I said, do you want to jump on a Zoom call? And he said, yes, in a bit. I'm still in bed and I'll set one up when I'm ready. Honestly, fuck off.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Like, sorry.
What?
Get off your high horse. Like, I would like to take him down a peg. I think that either getting rid of Yasmin, like, you know, I want to do what makes the most sense. And I think people don't want to work with Yasmin in the future.
Yeah.
It just kind of sucks. Like, I really don't like the idea of getting rid of another girl in the game.
I know.
Talking to Josiah is a super weird experience because he so clearly thinks that he's in control. And I'm like, open your eyes. Like, for real, open your eyes. You know, the two people who are controlling this tribe are me and Emma. And even Pat thinks he's in control. He's not controlling this game. It is me and Emma. It has always been me and Emma. I'm ready for him to go. I'm ready for all of them to go. Fortunately, I will not get my wish, and they are all going to stay for a little bit longer. I am sad about the idea of voting out Yasmin. I think that is, you know, I don't like the idea of getting rid of a fourth girl and being now 5 girls to 8 guys. That's not a good feeling, but, you know, I think we need to weaken Josiah. And in the end, it's going to embarrass Josiah even more because then he's going to start scrambling. And then he's going to go home.
I am the swing vote, which is always great in Survivor. There is a clear entity of 3 on my right with Yasmin, Beck, and Alex, who all together pulled off a 3-2-1 to get rid of Jess last night. And on my other side, I got Pat, who I do have a connection to an alliance with. His close connections with Emma And after just talking to Emma, it seems like Emma and Jane are not that close, but it does make sense for Emma to work with Jane and then also to work with Pat. And so those three also think that they're working with me. I really have to think long term because I'm in a good position right now, which is a much, much, much preferable situation than if I was in a bad swap and I was really scrambling for my life. I think, honestly, every person on this tribe wants to use me, or if they don't know if they want to use me, they will soon. And that puts a little bit of pressure for me to make the right decision.
In this game, fire represents life. Once your fire's gone, so are you. On Cyber Island, this torch will represent all of your lives. But for one of you, it will be extinguished tonight. Let's get to the questions. But what did it feel like losing this week after all of that hard work that you put in and learning? At the end of the day, it was all for nothing.
It was a little rough. And I feel like we all did put in a lot of work to win the challenge, and everybody did their part and everybody took 12 tasks and actually went out and did them. So it was upsetting.
Yeah, I think everyone did something that was definitely not in their comfort zone. And when you lose by 30 points, it's really no one in particular's fault that we lost. No one could have made up for 30 points on their own, which it kind of just sucks that we were just not even that close.
So a follow-up on that, you guys kind of spoke to it. There's a lot of reasons why you could lose the challenge. If some people may have slacked off and not done as many tasks, or the big twist of this challenge was the advantage, which if taken would have deducted significant number of points. So someone taking the advantage could have taken away your hard-earned points. So Jane, what do you think happened this week? Why do you think your tribe lost?
I think that clearly more people in this tribe went for it than people on the other tribe. I have no idea whether it was nobody over there and everybody over here, or whether it was just 2 people over there and 4 people over here. It could have just been that. I also feel like we never know, the day before, we don't know if they had uploaded their group tasks or anything like that. I feel like there are 100 reasons why 30 points was the deficit.
Speaking of the advantage, Josiah, do you think it's going to play a role in any form in tonight's vote?
I think it easily could, but it also easily couldn't. Just because someone from our tribe maybe went for it doesn't mean that they were the first person to go for it. And with that in mind, the advantage could very well not even be on our tribe. And so trying to plan around it is it's hard, and I think people should just vote the way they want to vote.
So do you have any ideas on who could have tried to claim the advantage, whether it's on this tribe or on another tribe?
No, I don't have any clue.
If anyone wants to volunteer and tell us that they went for it, now is your time to speak.
I mean, I lost 3 in a row. I was not going for that advantage when I made that announcement. At that point, I was just I really don't want to go to tribal again.
Alex, going...
Okay, so everyone else did, though. That was... you go, Kylie.
Man, this is killer. But I see you, Jeff Probst. So, Alex, going into a tribe swap this week, you had the opportunity to bond with your tribe through a few of the tribal tasks. How are you feeling about the tribe so far? Do you feel like you all mesh well? Do you think you work well together?
Yeah, I think getting all those tasks together was definitely fun. It was kind of almost, even though we're doing it for the challenge, it was kind of just a break. We played Among Us, but just not really anything. We just kind of did it. We watched a weird horror movie, short film, which was an experience that we could share. Just that it's kind of stupid, but they're not game related, which is really nice.
Oh yeah, the 10, 20, whatever seconds of silence that we had to do for the person who got murdered, I think I learned so much more and felt much more connected to this tribe during that task than our initial meeting.
Pat, last week I asked you about whether or not it was time in the game to start making big moves, and you said no. But since then, your old tribe has been dissolved, and you're on a new tribe with only one member of the original Cobalt tribe. Has your answer stayed the same moving into this week, or do you think now could be the right time to start making some big moves?
I mean, when you make a big move, you have to feel comfortable enough to do it. And at this point, this is the first time this group has voted together. And so, like, I just don't really think it's time yet. Because I want to see who's actually wanting to work with me and who's just telling me that they want to work.
So, Yasmin, there was a big shift in power last week on the Honey Bears tribe, and clearly you came out of it unscathed. Now you and 2 other members of the old Honey Bears are on this tribe, on this new Code Red tribe. Do you think those previous bonds or previous connections will play a role in tribal tonight?
I don't know. People have been saying a whole bunch of things, and I just don't know what to believe. It's Survivor. You can't ever believe what someone says 100% of the time. There were so many lies that were said in order for me to come out safe in the last vote. So who knows if people are mad. I definitely got the impression that the dynamics have shifted since that last vote, and you just don't know who to trust.
You just admitted there a little bit that you did have to lie a bit to make it through the last week. Is that something that you intend on continuing as this game goes forward? Do you think you have to lie to make it in this game? Or do you think someone who plays a completely trustworthy game could make it a good amount into this game?
I think in this game, for someone to make it without lying, they have to be in such great alliance with they have to have a substantial amount of previous relationships. I don't think that you necessarily have to lie, but there could be a lot of half-truths that could be said. Omitting information, not necessarily lying. So it all depends on who do you know before this game started, how much you are in contact with those people who you're fostering relationships with, and if those people want to continue fostering relationships with you.
And with that, it is time to vote. At this point, you've all been to tribal council. You all know the drill.
Hey.
So I heard that you had my name in your mouth, and I'm not a fan of that, so... Oh man, so Pat, it's you.
Yasmin, this is nothing personal. It is purely strategic. I think I just felt, I don't know, needed to happen.
My vote is for Pat, and the reason why is because I think you should have started making big moves earlier.
If anyone has any hidden immunity idol, now would be the time to play it.
I'll read the votes. First vote, Pat. Second vote, Yasmin. That's 1 vote Pat, 1 vote Yasmin. Third vote, Pat. 2 votes Pat, 1 vote Yasmin. Yasmin. That's 2 Yasmin, 2 Pat. Yasmin. That's 3 Yasmin, 2 Pat. Fifth vote, Pat. That's 3 votes Pat, 3 votes Yasmin, 1 vote left. The 5th person voted out of Survivor Northwestern, Cyber Island, Pat.
Pat, the tribe has spoken.
Idol in my pocket. Y'all got me. All right.
Well, he said it. Idol in his pocket. Clearly a big blind side tonight.
Yep, as Kai said, interesting to see how this tribe will go moving forward. We'll see you all on Thursday. Take it easy this week with the election tomorrow. Let us know if we can do anything for you. Have a good night.
Wow, I'm shocked. Damn, they really got me. That was good. Wow. Okay, so like, I don't know. I felt like Yasmin was the right vote, but it probably was a little sketchy because like we hadn't worked with anyone else before. So I feel like it was definitely Yasmin, Josiah, Alex, and Beck. And then yeah, because they probably just like touched base and were like, oh wait, they're actually voting Yasmin. That's what happened. Damn. Wow, they really got me.